Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Allie. So in today's story time, I'm going to be talking about the worst pediatrician that I've ever been to. So I have two kids. Our firstborn, I did extensive research into the pediatrician that I wanted them to go to, and I did not want him to go to some like jank pediatrician. Like I wanted them to know what they were doing. I wanted the facility to be clean, all kinds of things. So I finally found a pediatrician. I got the right insurance for it, everything. He had been going there for years before our daughter was born, and I absolutely love the pediatrician that we go to, which is the same one that I'm talking about. And there's never been any issues whatsoever. Staff is always nice. The building is so immensely cleaned. It's insane. There's never any issues, nothing. And when my daughter was born, they had put us on a different insurance than my son, and I called them and I was like, what's going on? And they're like, it should be on the same insurance, give it like some time, but it's going to take a month. And I'm like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, she has her 1 month appointment because, you know, when you have baby, you have your, I think it's like 1 week and then your 1 month, and everything's very close together when you first have kids. So I was going, whatever, and I was like, I do not want to go to this pediatrician. So I called the pediatrician that I was supposed to go to. We're going to call that one bad pediatrician. We're going to call mine good pediatrician. Everybody swore, like friends and everything. They were like, this is such a good pediatrician, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I've met a lot of the kids that go there and a lot of the parents and everything, and that is just not an environment that I want to be associated in, and that's not an environment that I want my kids to be associated in or receive healthcare from. And I've heard nothing but good reviews when I googled it, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I will just suck it up and go to this one appointment. So we went to the appointment and I did not like it at all. They did reflex testing, which I told my good pediatrician. I was like, this, and she was like, that's completely normal. I can get his parents, like, why you're kind of freaking out. It's like the head thing where they like test your child's head and like the arm drops and like all. If you're a parent, you'll know what I'm talking about. But we had gone there and the doctor was just kind of like really unprofessional. We were waiting for a while. They handed us a bunch of paperwork, and at the time we were in the middle of potty training our son. So he was like, Mom, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I was like, all right, let's go. So we went to the bathroom and I was going in there, you know, lifted up the toilet seat. Disgusting bathroom. Okay, there's trash everywhere. There is like poop from a diaper or something smeared everywhere. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Like, this is absolutely filthy. So we go in lobby and I'm looking all around. The staff are not nice at all. I'm like, okay, everybody has like some animosity here. I don't even know what the fuck this is about. And they were like, oh, we'll be with you in a minute, we need your insurance. And I'm like, baby, you're not gonna get this insurance, okay? Because I'm going to this appointment, I'll be the fuck out of here. So anyway, I gave them my insurance card and they were like, all right, go ahead, go back there. So then we get to the room and it's even worse. There is just nasty floorboards. The sharps container is full, overfilling everything. The trash can is full. Nothing's been wiped down. Like, it's just really disgusting. And I'm telling my oldest, I'm like, do not touch anything. Like, this is disgusting. The paint on the wall for the pictures is tearing down, whatever. So they bring us in this paperwork, and while they have the door open, there's this group of girls. They're maybe like, I don't know, early 20s, probably around my age, maybe younger, because I'm about to be 24. But at the time I was, I think like 22 or 23, I don't know, something like that. So I'm like, these girls got to be around my age, you know, they're all like medical assistants, and they are just trash talking so bad. I guess one of the girls' boyfriends cheated on her and all this stuff, so she went and cheated on him, and they're like boasting about this. Okay, you're in a medical facility, let's not talk shit while all your patients are here. I don't know, it's just a professionalism thing. So they hand us this fat stack of paperwork, and it's asking, you know, birth weight, do you have consent for records to be sent to there, blah, 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 blah. And one of the pages struck me as very odd because I was reading through it and it's their social media policy. And I was like, I don't know why you would have a social media policy. Like, we're not employed to you, whatever. So I'm reading through it. And they said that if you post anything bad on Google reviews, Yelp reviews, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, social media, like any social media, then you'll be revoked from going there. And I was like, the fuck? Baby, I can post whatever the fuck I want, okay? Like, I literally do these Google reviews all the time, and I'm honest in my reviews. If I don't like the facility, then I'm not going to go back, and I'm going to let people know why I don't like the facility. Because when I'm trying to visit somewhere, I go there to the review page, and I see, if I see like one bad review or consistent bad reviews, I'm like, okay, let me look more into this. And I look into it and then find out that those reviews are true, then I'm most likely not going there. So I was like, this is very strange. So I showed my wife and I'm like, look at this shit. Like, this is ridiculous, you know, whatever. And she's like, it's fine. We'll just get the insurance and all that situated. Like, this is the only time you gotta come back. So we go and I'm like, this is just very odd. Like, everybody says that this bad pediatrician is like the best thing in the world. All their kids go there, blah, 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 blah. I don't trust that shit, okay? Because I have to see you as a person and how you are as a parent in order to trust your decisions. That's why when we first found the good pediatrician, I went to one of my friends who is an amazing mom, and I literally messaged her, and we used to work together, and I texted her, I was like, where does your daughter go? Like, da 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 da. And she was like, girl, let me put you on, da da da. She gave me the primary care physician, like all that stuff. And that's how I picked the pediatrician. I was like, I trust her judgment with her kids, like all this. So when they referred us to this bad pediatrician's office, I was just fucking pissed, because it's the one that the insurance told us to go to. I'm like, there's no way this place is still up and running. Like, I hated it. And then they made us come back because my daughter's weight, they were like, we're going to do a weight check after 1 week to make sure she's still growing steady, blah, 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 blah. So I literally cried to my wife, and I was like, I do not want to go back to this pediatrician. I do not like the way that they treated her, da, 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 da. And ultimately, we had to go back for this weight visit. All we had to do was walk in, weigh her. Okay, we go back like a week later, and it was still filthy, still nasty, whatever. They had the social media thing on there. And I just think it's crazy, because I don't know, like, as a doctor's office, how bad do you have to be in order to put something that's like, oh, no bad reviews or you'll be kicked from it, da 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 da, knowing that a lot of parents go there because it's cheap, whatever. You're gonna post this, and then all these parents have no choice, so they're just stuck with receiving bad care because of their insurance or because you have cheap out-of-pocket payment plans. I'm just like confused. So we ended up getting her to switch to the good pediatrician. So now both my kids go to the good pediatrician, and I never did a review on them or anything, because I'm like, I'm never fucking going back there. But I do word of mouth, obviously. And I'm not going to drop the name or anything, because I'm not trying to give away no locations. But I just think it's literally insane that as a business, you're so bad that you don't get constructive criticism. You don't do any of that. Like, to me, as a business owner, because my wife and I have a lawn care business, if somebody comes to us and they're like, da da da, like one time we had a complaint, somebody had messaged us and was like completely rude about the whole thing. They were like, don't fucking throw rocks in my yard, da 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 da. Because when we first started out to advertise, we would put a business card in a little plastic bag and little baby pebbles, and then set them in people's driveway. Well, some guy called us and he was like, you fucking broke my driveway, da da da. I'm like, sir, I can assure you that when we set the bag down, the driveway was already broken, and that little bag with the pebbles did not do that. But I didn't flame him or anything, you know, whatever. I didn't cuss him out. I'm like, I understand, like, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of businesses don't do that. And I just, especially in a medical healthcare field, to not want constructive criticism or any reviews. That's why it makes sense now. And I literally read that social media thing, and I told my wife, I was like, this makes sense why we couldn't find a single bad review on Facebook, Instagram, Google reviews, Yelp reviews, nothing, because patients will literally be removed from their care if they post a bad review. And I literally just thought that was fucking insane, and I needed to share it with you guys. But that's all for my long rant story time, and I will see you guys in another video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to be in the loop of everything I post, and I will see you guys later. Bye!